Did you know that 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons? Now, I'm going into your secrets for a minute. Not you, Black Mason and Shriner. You don't have any secret. It's the white Masons and Shriners that we're going to expose in a minute. And listen to this. At least 9 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, James Monroe, John Jay, John Hancock, Paul Revere, John Paul Jones, and James Otis. Later on in 1870, out of Freemasonry came a higher order of Masons called the Shriners.
Family, what if I told you that the same secret societies that run the world today were built on stolen knowledge from Black civilization, the ancient Black civilizations? And what if one man, the minister Louis Farrakhan, stood up to expose them all? Today, we are diving deep into a powerful conversation by the minister Louis Farrakhan, where he pulls the curtain back on Freemasonry and its hidden control over politics, religion, and Black people themselves. Family, I want you to take your time and listen to this conversation keenly, because in this conversation, he speaks about Freemasonry in various perspectives, especially when addressing secret power structures and the manipulation in politics, religion, and in Black people. Well, he does not always go into the ritualistic details of Freemasonry. He often frames it within a larger context of hidden powers and spiritual deception. So family, I want us to listen to this conversation as Minister Louis Farrakhan debunks deeply the information that is hidden to many Black people today. Fam, let's listen to this conversation. Once it's done, we will get back and do a critical analysis about the same. Let's watch this video together, family.
Did you know that 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons? Now, I'm going into your secrets for a minute. Not you, Black Mason and Shriner. You don't have any secret. It's the white Masons and Shriners that we're going to expose in a minute. And listen to this. At least 9 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, James Monroe, John Jay, John Hancock, Paul Revere, John Paul Jones, and James Otis. Later on in 1870, out of Freemasonry came a higher order of Masons called the Shriners. Now, the difference between Masons and Shriners is that to be a Shriner, you must be a master Mason in good standing. Now, those of you who don't know anything about this, just hold your seats. I'll get back to you in a second. A Shriner belongs to the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine. But wait, what kind of language is that? And all their temples or mosques are named after cities like Mecca, Medina, Syria, Aleppo. These are all parts of the Muslim world. So Arabic is in their name to describe the nobles. And a noble is a hereditary class that has special social political status in a country or state. And all white Shriners have an exalted or noble political and social status in America and nations throughout the world. Now they talk about this mystic shrine, meaning that there's some mystery attached to the shrine itself. And what is a shrine? It's a sacred place of worship associated with a holy person or a holy event, a container for sacred relics such as the bones of a saint, the tomb of a holy place, person, or other revered figure. Well, who is the saint that is entombed in the shrine? Who is that holy person whose bones are in that shrine? It's not just the bones of an architect of King Solomon's temple. No, that's cheap stuff. What is entombed in the shrine are the bones of those who are connected to the originator, and with him are the architects of that which you call universe and all therein. Now, this holy person is now entombed in mystery, meaning that there's a secretive knowledge of that tomb that is only given to those who are master masons. These people are called Muslim Shriners or Muslim sons. We get a question in our lesson: why does Muhammad make the devil study from 35 to 50 years before he can call himself a Muslim son and wear the greatest and only flag of the universe? Why must he add a sword on the upper part? Oh yeah, there, but make it big, man. Let the people see what I'm talking about. Now you have to remember, this question is put to us by Master Farad Muhammad. And if you notice all the Shriner temples, you see that crescent, that star with a sword over it. You think they don't know Islam? Well, now, if you look at this sword is over it, meaning that any time that any Shriner reveals the secret of what's in that tomb, they would pay with their lives. Well, what is the secret of the ancient Arabic order of the noble of the mystic shrine? It is you. It is your destiny. It is your future. It is your origin that has been kept a secret from you, but was known by the founding fathers of this country and known by the present day rulers. Now I want you to listen good. Elijah Muhammad said, you are the direct descendants of God himself. I'm going to say it again. You are the direct descendants of the originator of the heavens and the earth, and you are the natural Khalifa of God himself. Listen, listen. It is Arabic they use because Arabic is the original language of the Asiatic black man. This black man, direct descendant of the originator of the heavens and the earth, and in him is the knowledge of how to build not a temple, but a new heaven and a new earth. They look at black people and know who we are. Yes. This holy person was hit in the head by three ruffians. Jubilah, Jubilo, and Jubilam. And when he was hit in the head, he was carried to the north country and buried in a shallow grave with a sprig of cassia coming up from the grave to let the world know that there's life down here. But who can get up? The man in the tomb. Nobody but one with a master grip. Nobody but one with a lion's paw. The Bible says there's a lion asleep in Judah. Who will wake him? No pussycat can wake up a lion. And this pussycat leadership will never wake the black man up. You're too weak in your effort to free our people from the hand of the oppressor. Yes, sir. This one is really a metaphor. It is an allegory. It is a fable that describes something that has happened to a real person. One who is a direct descendant and has in his DNA that potential of building a new heaven and a new earth. His name is Hiram Abith. Hiram in Hebrew means a noble one. He was a noble. He was a holy person. And in the story, they put him to death and they buried him in the North Country, North America. He's buried here. But he can be revived. The secret of Hiram is the power of the enemy through the Freemasons and the Shriners to lock down the black man and make sure that he never rises. The Masons and the Shriners, the white ones, are like that stone that was at the tomb of Jesus to keep Jesus from rising, but an angel came and rolled the stone away, and when they looked, he had risen. Keeping the secret of who the black man is was the duty of every white Mason, not the black Mason or Shriner, because you were never told that the secret was all about you. The white Masons and Shriners have always known the secret from Europe to America. In Europe, a Freemason understands the degrees and what it is to be a Master Mason. They know something of the African origin of civilization, the advancements in Egypt, and the great architectural genius of the black man. They learned all of that through their study of the original Bible, which has always been locked away among the aristocracy. Wow. Common people could not read the Bible. But the people rose up and wanted to know what was in that book. So King James commissioned a group of 47 scholars. Some believe included William Shakespeare, to rewrite the Bible and give it a diluted version, so that the common people who did not know science would never be able to know the truth that was hidden under allegories, metaphors, figures of speech. Think about the wisdom of the people who adulterated or changed the Bible. Think about the language and its use of allegories with the imagery of animals, birds, and fish to describe another reality. All this is to hide what is really in the scriptures. These 47 scholars knew the sciences. They knew astronomy, they knew botany, biology, zoology, chemistry, physics. They knew these things because all of the scriptures are rooted in science. That's right. They use language that the little man could never unravel. But in their attempt to deceive the masses, they got themselves confused. And now they don't even know what the book means. It took the coming of God to unravel its meaning for us. Otherwise, to eat it, you'll be poisoned by it. You will think you know what you know not, and you will worship that of which you have no knowledge. Well, now you don't have to keep the secret anymore, Masons and Shriners, because the secret is out. That is why the Savior had to come without observation. The Bible says he kept these things from the wise and the prudent man, and he revealed it unto babes. Well, when Elijah Muhammad taught us the secret, then the Masons and the Shriners were set free from that sword. From that sword. But you are under another sword, which I want to talk to you about. So what is the function of the Masons and Shriners today, now that the secret that you were hiding is out? Here's your function. Your function is to help me build that which was in the nature of Hiram. He's free now, and your job is to help me build the kingdom of God on earth, and only then will you have a place in the kingdom. You are not under that sword anymore. You are under another sword. And if you don't help me deliver this people that you have sworn to keep down and build a world that all of us can live together in peace, then you will find yourself under the sword of the judgment of God. So wherever you are, if you're listening to me, it's time for you to step forward and help deliver this black man. You hold key positions all over America, in government, in business, in law, in medicine, in education, in finance, in trade, in commerce. And you have used that authority to keep the black man on the bottom of society. Now your job is to keep yourself from being destroyed by helping the black man to go up to fulfill our destiny. Well, if you're the Muslim son, who's your father? Who is the Muslim that you're the son of? And what should the son do to help the father? Before the Honorable Elijah Muhammad left, he said to me, quote, "You may sit in my seat as the father over the house in my absence." So I'll ask it again. What should you do to help the father that you are the son of? And if you help us, God will show you mercy. Now, we have a sheep that is lost in the house of Israel. But in his DNA, he's connected to the symbol of Freemasonry, the square and the compass. Square has 4 angles that are 90 degrees, and it allows you to lay a perfect foundation, laying the plummet to the line. And a circle with a compass gives you 360 degrees, and a square with 4 90-degree angles gives you 360 degrees. So when you are the master of the square and the compass, you are the master of 360 degrees of knowledge, of which the enemy was only given 33 degrees. Now, if this is a horizontal, this is horizontal, dead level. If I raise my hand to 45 degrees, it's here. 90 is here. But if you're only at 33 degrees, this is where you are. You're just crawling around with your little childlike knowledge. No matter how great you think you are, the wisdom that is now manifesting itself above your head. And I must say respectfully to our ufologists, what you're looking at is the wisdom of the gods.
That's right.
See, what you are dealing with is the wisdom of man, and a little man at that. So when you marvel at what you see from that wheel, you're marveling at the wisdom of God. God who is also a human being.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The fez that the Shriners wear is the fez of the Moors.
That's right.
And the tassel on its top is tied down. It was not allowed to swing a full 360 degrees because they only had 33. Which means that as great as their civilization is, they are but 33 degrees up from a horizontal plane, which means they're still crawling.
That's right.
And that is why we today, under the wisdom of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, look at you and your wisdom as little babies. You've done well until you meet God. And those who are ignorant under 33 degrees, they think that you are the God because of your little contraptions. But let me tell you, that all the advancement that you have made in technology does not go beyond the 81 years since Master Farad Muhammad made his appearance in America.
Family, if you tell anyone today that most of these secret organizations thrived, by the knowledge that they got from the earliest civilization, which came from black people, the original human beings, many people wouldn't believe. The funny thing is that most of these secret organizations have always thrived with this same knowledge. They've used the same knowledge to manipulate black people, to hold political positions, and to ensure that they govern the world, And I just want to elaborate the teaching that Minister Louis Farrakhan has given on Freemasonry, and its hidden knowledge. Farrakhan teaches that Freemasonry holds ancient knowledge, some of it originally from black civilization like Egypt. He argues that much of this sacred wisdom was stolen and hidden from the masses, especially black people. Why did they steal this and hide it from the same people who actually were founders of certain informations? They took the wisdom of our ancestors, the wisdom of the black people, and used it to dominate the world while keeping us in ignorance. The modern day black man is kept in ignorance about the knowledge that our ancestors taught them. They want to use the same wisdom to make us feel less people, and that is what Freemasonry is thriving with, and any other secret society whose goal is to rule the world. He claims Freemasons are heavily involved in political, religious, and economic systems, and they influence world events from behind the scenes. They have control over institutions. They operate in secret. They infiltrate governments, and they manipulate wars and finance. Many a times you wonder, why are governments not working directly? Why are governments depending on Western nations? Most of these governments are actually depending on the Freemasons calendar. They infiltrate the government. They operate in secret. It's hard for you to notice that. And they manipulate wars and finance. Most of the wars you see today in the world, the financial difficulties, are just forms of how Freemasonry is affecting governance in Africa and all over the world. He also speaks about the 33 degrees of Freemasonry. Farrakhan has referred to the 33 degrees of Freemasonry as symbolic steps toward power and understanding. He asserts that most members are unaware of the true agenda until they reach higher levels. At the top levels, it's no longer just a fraternity. It's about ruling the world. Family, this world today is being ruled by these secret, organizations. And Louis Farrakhan is saying that they used the knowledge from the earliest black civilizations, and this same knowledge, they used it negatively to ensure that now they are able to rule the world, to ensure that now they are able to take over politics, to take over governorship all over the world. They are using the same knowledge to make us feel lesser people, Freemasonry and religion. Farrakhan says he suggests that Freemasonry blends spiritual truth with deception, often mocking religion, while pretending to honor it. He believes it's used to deceive religious people, especially Christians. Farrakhan has especially warned black people involved in Freemasonry, like members of the Prince Hall, to be careful. He says that black Freemasons are often kept in the dark. They are used, they are not empowered. Their knowledge and symbols they use were taken from their own ancestors. The symbols that they use in Freemasonry, these are things that were built by the earliest civilization, the black folk. The knowledge and the symbols they use were taken from our own ancestors, from the earliest civilization. He sometimes linked Freemasonry to the broader conspiracies involving the Illuminati, the New World Order, the Zionist agendas, and the global control through media, money, and religion. Some of the quotes from Farrakhan, which have been paraphrased, in this same conversation, and I quote, they took our symbols, our wisdom, our science, and they use it today to dominate us. At the top of Masonry, they know the real truth, that black people are the original people of the planet, the architects of the global control move in secret, through Freemasonry and hidden councils. Farrakhan's message to black people, to the black Masons, come out of her, my people. Stop being part of a system that never truly accepted you, a system that fears your rise. Family, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this specific teaching by Louis Farrakhan on the secrets of Freemasonry and why they've been using the knowledge and wisdom from the earliest civilization from black people. Family, like this video so that it can be recommended to other YouTube users, and I'd be very, very grateful. Lastly, kindly do consider subscribing to the channel. We are currently on the road to 50,000 subs, and guys, we can never do this without your support. Kindly share the video widely. The goal of the channel has always been to ensure that we tell black stories the black way, that we encourage black people, ensure that we talk about black empowerment. Fam, I'd really, really appreciate if you share this video widely. Thank you, and see you all in our next episode. Goodbye for now.